One time, I think it may have even been my first time, I thought, oh, look at all these babies, not realizing that my light was not diffused enough, wondering why all these babies were at the bottom of my tank. I thought they were dead. I sucked them all up, I put them in my bucket, I turn around, I see all these fish swimming. So just because they're on the bottom doesn't mean that they are dead. They're only 3 days old here, yeah. And unfortunately, I saw dead ones and live ones. Would have been a great display. Recovery, you're not going to be able to see this. I said, no matter what, you're going to get live babies when you suck it up too. And I usually sit the bucket down, and I wait a few minutes, I look down, and then you're going to see that little jagged movement. I have a teeny tiny little beaker cup that's clear. It's easy to get the babies out. So the first 2 weeks, I'm devoting about 45 minutes to an hour in the morning and the same at night. And the most time consuming is getting the live babies back out and putting them back in the tank. So, to sum up, follow your 7 Ps. Plan and prepare to have these babies. Wait for the 5th or 6th batch. Don't get all excited because the eggs are not going to be healthy. We have a few people who collected their 1st and 2nd batches, and they're wondering why they have 1 baby left. They're doing the same amount of work that I do for 100 babies as with 2 and 3 babies. Because you can't let them die, but you're not going to have healthy eggs until at least the 5th or 6th batch. So be patient and wait. Food, rotifers, gotta have them. Bubbles, keep it low. Lighting, diffuse it. Clean water, can't tell you enough how important that clean water is. Test for your nitrates, test for your ammonia, and test for your salinity as well. That evaporation creeps up on you. I think I said the other night, I was testing just 2 days ago. I did my salinity. I hadn't checked it in 3 days. I thought, whatever, I'm topping it off like I should. It was 1.030. Hello. Did I have 2 dead babies after metamorphosis? Yeah, I did. That was my fault, but it's so easy to forget. So I have to stress it here. Test for your salinity, test for your ammonia. And, pardon me? Our parent tank is 1.025. 1.025, I think, is natural saltwater, isn't it? Yeah, so we try and keep it at that temperature. Again, I try and mirror the parent tank as much as I can. One thing, I'm glad you brought that up because it reminded me. In every way, I mirror the parent tank except the temperature. If your temperature is 1 degree, and we've tried it, because I thought, yeah, whatever. We've tried and gone through good and bad experiences. If it's 1 degree under 80 degrees, it delays metamorphosis by 2 or 3 days. This last batch, usually we have the majority of our babies go through metamorphosis on day 8. You can start seeing them change into this lumpy oval. And then the next day it's like, there's my baby fish. They look like real fish. But it's usually day 8 to day 10 is when they all go through the transformation. With this batch, it was day 12 to day 13 or 14 even before they went through transformation. And it was 1 degree. Our parent tank was only 79 degrees because we had cold weather this last month. And so I had to start the baby tank off with 79 degrees. After 2 to 3 days, I was able to bring it up to 80 and 81. But by then, we were already, a few days under 80 degrees. So temperature is really important, and that doesn't have to mirror the parent tank. You need to have it 80 to 84 degrees for the babies to go through metamorphosis in a timely fashion. So, and dedication. Gotta want to do it and have passion for it. This is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not. I hope you can. This is day 6 of that batch. It was just a few weeks back. We just thought it was a nice way to end it. right now we collected, I think, about 180 to 200. We have about 100 left. That's not bad, you know. So thank you so much for listening. Any questions?